Flip Wilson was basically saying like if he was not a comedian, he probably would have been a bum. That was his choice of words. That's exactly what he said.
Well, that's why I'm here, to help you lighten your load.
Oh, quick, your light is winking.
Honey, my light is always winking.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about Flip Wilson. Before he was the Flip Wilson we all knew and loved, he was a hitchhiker. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is a 1971 article by the Daily Herald where Flip Wilson was basically saying if he was not making money or making a living, making people laugh, he probably would have been a bum. That was his choice of words. That's exactly what he said. And then he goes into saying how he used to be a hitchhiker and how he would perform for people who picked him up. And that probably also gave him the confidence to then take his routines to small comedy clubs, which he talked about doing in a different article. He also talked about how just because he doesn't hitchhike anymore didn't mean he didn't pick people up. So I guess returning a favor to the hitchhiking community at this time. This article was in 1971, and he talked about how last summer the Flip Wilson show was on hiatus. So his agent, I think it was, and him went on a road trip from Los Angeles to Florida, and they would kind of check into small motels and things to lay their heads when they got tired, because they didn't want to book any like major hotels, because again, he was on break from being a celebrity. He was not trying to have like this big mayhem around him, like, oh my god, Flip Wilson is staying in this hotel. Like, he didn't want that. He just wanted a break from being a celebrity. After working for it so hard, it can become overwhelming at times. He goes into how he picked up this elderly lady who had all of these bags from like shopping, and he picked her up, and she did not know it was him at first until she seen his name on a telephone inside the car. So he said once we picked up an elderly lady walking home with a lot of packages in her arms. She got into the car and looked around. Finally, she asked, "What kind of car is this?" We told her it was a Rose. Then she noticed the telephone with my name on it. "Are you Flip Wilson?" she asked. I told her I was, and she said none of her friends or family would believe that Flip Wilson brought her home. So when we got to her house, she said, "Now you stay here so I can show them." Then she ran inside of her house, and at that moment, Flip Wilson and his manager or agent drove off. Why didn't he stay? So that the elderly woman can show her friends and family that Flip Wilson dropped her off, because he was taking a break from being a celebrity, and because she didn't treat him like a celebrity, but her friends and family definitely would have. They probably would have wanted pictures, probably would have wanted autographs, which I'm pretty sure he wasn't like upset about taking pictures and, you know, giving people autographs, because that's what he worked so tirelessly for. But at that moment, he was on break from being Flip Wilson, the TV star. His show was on hiatus, and he just wanted to like relax a little bit. So I just thought that was a cool story to share with you guys, because I also learned it. So if you enjoyed this, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And if you have any recommendations, or if there's a classic show, a classic actor you would love to know a fun fact about that you did not know before, let me know and I will get it done. As always, thank you for watching.